Hey guys. Hey you guys. Anyway, I'm getting ready to eat. It's really late. I fell asleep. So, so it's like 7 o'clock. There's my spaghetti. And I know it looks like a lot of spaghetti, but let's not forget I eat off a little tiny plate. So it looks like I got a lot. Works every time. Um, yeah, when I make my video tomorrow, I will put this clip in and I will explain what you're looking at. Because it is spaghetti. I make my sauce kind of different, but it's the way I was raised. And I will explain it well, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. So Monday in my video, I will explain. Because you're looking at spaghetti. There's some hamburger meat, of course, in my spaghetti sauce. And you may see some hunks of potato. And what you may or may not see, and I'm looking and I don't see it either, so you probably can't see it, but there's also a hard-boiled egg. I will explain on Monday, y'all. All right, I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Love y'all. Bye. Aloha, beautiful people. Happy Monday. Here goes the craziness down here. Yeah, I'm talking about you. That dog cracks me up, y'all. And look, she's gonna start eating now. She's a weirdo. I love her. You know what she's dancing around for? She gets a little kibble out of her bowl and throws it on the ground, and that's what she's doing. She's rolling around on it. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I know this is not interesting, but she's so cute. Yeah. So that's what she does. She puts one or two kibbles on the floor, rolls around, dances around it, and then she eats it. So here we go with the crunching. Enjoy. I should put her to do what is it? ASMR videos? Yeah. See if people like her crunching. See if they find it relaxing. Okay. Anyways, Saturday was the last time I weighed. I was 174 something another. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was, y'all. Let me go to my page. I was 174.6. This morning I'm 178. So I'm up a couple of, well, 3 pounds, whatever it is. It's okay. Don't panic, everybody. You know I never panic. But I did eat quite a bit this weekend. You see the small video of my Saturday refeed, which was a plate full of carbs. I had some spaghetti and couldn't eat that whole plate, so I just ate like half of it, put it away, came back a couple hours later and finished it. So let's talk about the spaghetti sauce, because I know I made the little video, I showed you my plate of spaghetti, talked about the spaghetti sauce and how it had potatoes and hard-boiled eggs. So I know people are out there looking at that thinking, that fucking retarded lady put potatoes and hard-boiled eggs in her spaghetti sauce. What in the actual fuck? Yeah, so listen, it was the way I was taught. My aunt was married to a Sicilian, right? And every Sunday we used to go to their house. The whole family. I had a huge family. My father is one of 11 brothers and sisters. We had a huge family, y'all. And on Sundays, this aunt, who was married to the Sicilian, her and her husband they weren't rich, but he was a plumbing contractor or something. He made decent money, okay? So out of everybody in the family, they were the ones that were the best off, had the big house, room for everybody. So every Sunday we would go over the family and she would make spaghetti sauce. Spaghettis. Now, I don't know if her Sicilian husband taught her or his family taught her. I don't know where she got it, but this is how I learned to make spaghetti sauce. And I'm pretty sure she's not going to make a shitty pot of spaghetti sauce and it's going to be okay with Mr. Sicilian Italian, right? So it must have been legit. But that's what she would do. She would make the sauce. Then she would put, now I can't afford to do it, but she never put ground beef. And I consider putting ground beef in your spaghetti sauce as like an Americanized way of making spaghetti sauce. It's fine with me. I don't prefer it. But if it's all I got, I will put ground beef. And a lot of times if I have ground beef, I prefer to make meatballs than to just put the ground beef in there. But she never put ground beef like the American way. She either made meatballs or, she usually had meatballs in it, the potatoes, the hard-boiled eggs, chunks of pork, and I think that's it. I think occasionally there would be chunks of beef in it as well. But most times it was just the meatballs, the chunks of pork, eggs, potatoes. Now, I've always heard that the potatoes started way back in the day, and they used to put the potatoes in there because the potatoes would soak up the acidity from the tomatoes in the tomato sauce. And then supposedly they would pull all the potatoes out when the sauce was ready and throw them away because supposedly the acidity went into the potatoes. She never threw them away. We ate the potatoes. I don't know the story behind the hard-boiled eggs. I was a kid back then. I never asked. I looked around a little bit like on Pinterest to see if they had a spaghetti sauce that had potatoes and eggs in it. I didn't look that long, but I did look and I didn't really see one. But that's the way I was taught, y'all. That's how she made it. She was married to a Sicilian. I can only assume that it was correct. He's not going to let her, Sicilian's not going to let you make shitty spaghetti. Or let his wife make shitty spaghetti sauce. But anywho, that's where I learned it from. Every time I feed it to somebody who's never had it, they look at me like I'm crazy when they see the potatoes and the eggs. And every person I've fed that to, after they've had it, their favorite part is the potatoes and the eggs. My kids grew up on that spaghetti sauce, so they're used to it. I don't know if they, and probably when they make spaghetti in their house, they may not put the eggs and potatoes. I don't know, but they used to eat it. I think they think it's fine. If I make it, they eat it because that's how I've always made it. So, but anywho, if you know any Italians, or if you are Italian, maybe you could tell us if that's proper. Is that specific to a certain region of Italy? Am I off my rocker? Oh, my nose is itching again today, y'all. Anyways, yeah, so that's the story behind my spaghetti sauce. So yeah, Saturday I had spaghettis with potatoes on it. very carby. But it was what it was. And then yesterday, which I didn't take a picture because I don't mind to put pictures and videos of the food I eat, if it's not too junky. You know what I'm saying? Spaghetti with potatoes on it. Probably not, not the best. I mean, it's carby. It's pasta. So, but I didn't feel too bad taking a video of that. But if I eat junk, I'm not going to take a video of the junk. I'll just say, and I won't even tell you, oh yeah, I had this and that, and tell you what the junk was. And the reason behind that is because this is a diet, lose weight, fasting focused lifestyle channel. And although, like I say, I don't mind showing food or what I'm refeeding on, I'm not going to show it if it's junk. People come here and they might be thinking about fasting. They might be fasting. And if they're fasting their ass off and they come here to my channel and they see the food, even if it's not bad food, it still could, they could be like, oh, food, because they're fasting their ass off. And that's why if you go to Cole's Snake Motivation Diet group, he doesn't allow none of that. No pictures of food, no, oh, this is what I had for my refeed last night, and showing pictures of it and talking about it. He don't really like that. So, and I get it. Me personally, it doesn't bother me. Like when I'm fasting my ass off, a lot of times I get enjoyment out of, I've said this before, I'll watch the food channel. I can't eat it, but somehow I get some satisfaction out of watching it. I'll go on YouTube and watch those mukbang things. Doesn't bother me. I get something out of it. But anyways, but I'm going to draw the line at if I decide to really go off the track and, get, like, say, fast food, let's say. I'm not going to post a picture or a video of fast food. I mean, I'm not going to do that. Anywho, so that was the scenario. Yesterday was some fast food for my refeed. And yeah, junky day. Yesterday was a junky day. So now the scale is up. Today was first day of being back on normal fasting stuff, back on track. As far as the UTI, the only thing I will say is I feel good. I haven't taken an over-the-counter UTI medication in, quite a few days. So that's a plus. I'm still eating the yogurt. And that's the only thing I'm going to continue to do is to take that probiotic, continue to eat probiotic yogurt. Other than that, back to the grind, y'all. And really, I mean, the last 3-4 days, y'all, the only other thing I did in reference to that UTI is 2 or 3 times a day, I would literally put my hands together, look up to the heavens, and just pray. Pray that he heals me, takes this away. If you're not religious or whatever, you can just kind of speed this up. Yeah, like 2 and 3 times a day, I just was like, please, Lord, heal me, take this. If I'm doing something to create it, show me the error of my ways. Yeah. So I'm just going to keep on keeping on. I'm back on, getting back on track this week. And just pray that things get better and don't go in reverse. Whew. But I feel good. Did my walk. That felt good. Went to the gym. That felt good. And then came back from the gym and had some pool time. So, yeah, so basically here we go. Back on track. I'm happy. I'm feeling good. I'm ready. I'm ready to fucking get the rest of this fucking weight off, y'all. Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with losing it slow. You know, now I've got what? I'll just round it off and say 50 pounds to go. I'm fine with it going slow. It doesn't bother me. You know, I took most of it off quickly. So the fact that now I'm going, you know, going a little bit slower and taking my time doesn't really bother me. But then there's times that I think about it and I'm like, okay, that's fine. Go if you want to go slow. But there's that little voice in my head going, yeah, I think you're going a little too slow. And it's not that I'm going slow. It's just that it always seems to, oh, lose weight, lose weight, lose weight. And then some shit happens and I, you know, backslide a little bit. And then I lose weight, backslide a little bit. You know, that whole thing is just annoying as fuck. So, I'm happy to be back on normal fasting protocol bullshit and just back to get back at it, get back on at the grind and try to get the rest of this weight off, because I will tell you right now, you know me, I'm easy going. I'm like, whatever the fuck, I gained a couple of pounds, who cares, you know. But you know, there are certain times that I do start feeling a certain way. And one thing I will say, point blank, if Christmas Day, I wake up on Christmas Day and I'm not at goal, or I've been at goal for weeks, but if I wake up Christmas Day and I'm not at goal yet, oh yeah, I'm going to feel a certain way, because I got 50 pounds to go, give or take. This is almost the middle of September. So that's like 3 months. If I can't lose 50 pounds in 3 months, there's a fucking problem. So I just hope that with today being day one, that I just back at the grind, get the rest of this fucking weight off. No other fucking bullshit happens, you know. Nothing. I don't want nothing. No more bumps in the road. This fucking UTI was a huge bump in the road. And I don't want no more. I've dealt with it. Is it over? I don't know. I don't really fucking care. I just don't want no more bullshit to get in my way. If the fucking UTI comes back, I'll carry my ass down and get more antibiotics, because, yeah, that's just the way it's going to be. I just don't want it to come back, y'all. I don't want it to come back. I'm going to pray every day, multiple times a day, that it doesn't come back, or that he heals me completely, takes it away. And if I never have another UTI till the day I die, that would be awesome. I think I paid my dues with this one. So anyways, back to the grind. I gotta get finished this leg of my journey. Fuck. So I need to get the goal. And the game plan, and you know me, I don't like to, oh, I'm gonna lose this much by this date and this much by that date. I try not to do that. But for this, I'm doing it. I need to be to goal weight by Christmas. Hey, you. Cállate. Go sit down. No, go on. Go lay down. Yeah, that I will set that goal. And if I don't hit that goal, I will be feeling a certain way. Straight up. Shut up, Jersey. Jersey, you stop that. Yeah, so that's that. What else, y'all? Really, I think that's all. I had other things, but of course, you know, I start rambling and then I forget what I was gonna talk about. But that's really everything. I was watching this morning, while I was getting ready for my walk, I was watching YouTube. I like to find things in the morning, you know, fitness, weight loss, working out, related videos to watch while I'm getting ready. And I haven't seen this podcast before, but Cole did a podcast. The name of the channel is Mark Bell's Power Project. And they did an interview with Cole. The video is like 2 hours and 41 minutes, y'all. I don't know how I missed that, but I haven't seen it. So I was watching it while I was getting ready this morning. And per usual, it's awesome. But I'm going to link it down below if I remember. I'm really going to try to remember, y'all. I always say I'm going to link it down below and then I forget to link it. But I'm going to try to remember to link it. And I haven't even finished it. Where am I at? Yeah, I'm like at about an hour. I've watched like an hour of it. So I'll be watching that a little bit later. And for those of you that are Cole Robinson fans, Snake Diet fans, or whatever, and if you're not, you'll find out right now. But he started looking for somebody who was super obese, right? Because he wanted to coach them. And I mean, when I say coach them, I mean like wherever they were in the, I don't really know, to be honest with you, if they had to be in the United States or had to be in Canada or whatever. I don't know if you could have lived in Germany and he would have. I don't think so, because he flew the person, or he's flying the person into Canada to live with him. And he chose somebody. She's from United States. And the game plan is he's flying her into Canada. She's going to live with him. And according to him in this podcast, she's going to live with him until she's lost all the weight. I don't know exactly. Let me see if I can see. She started a YouTube channel to kind of, sorry, I gotta move you guys because I can't see. You know, to like, kind of like what I'm doing, a video diary of the journey. And, I'm going to link her channel down below as well. The name of the channel is 500 Pound Fasting Lady. So I'm going to link her channel down below. I already subscribed to her because I want to support her in this. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. And I wish her all the luck in the world. I'm excited to see what happens. She hasn't flown into Canada yet. I think I think in the podcast, I think Cole said he's flying her in next month. So October, I think he flies her in. Yeah, it should be exciting. I'm happy for her. And again, I'll be supporting her every inch of the way. Yeah, so the podcast itself, very interesting, typical Cole. So if you're a Cole fan, you know what I mean by typical Cole. In his rare form of motivation. But at least, he's on a podcast, so there was two other guys that do the podcast, and they're interviewing him. So it's not just Cole ranting and raving. They're interviewing him. So have a listen. If you're not a fan of Cole's style of motivation, I get it. I wasn't in, when I saw his first, I watched 2 or 3 of his videos, and I was kind of, like, but thank God I was able to hear the message and ignore the delivery of the message. I've said this before. I had enough brains to block out the delivery of the message and just listen to the message, because the message he gives when he talks, his messages are golden. He chooses to deliver them the way he does, and then for me, I liked it, once I figured out what he was doing, and it wasn't just that this guy's a fucking asshole, that was just his choice to deliver his message that way. Kind of like a drill sergeant in the army, right? Because he feels that most people who are fat need that. Not everybody, I guess, but most people who are fat need that type of motivation. I liked it. And not because, a lot of people who listen to him and are like, oh, he's such an asshole, he's so abusive, he's this, he's that. But that's just because of the world we live in now, right? Everybody doesn't want to be offended. Everybody wants every word out of everybody's mouth to be sugar-coated. And I don't know. I'm not that way. I used to be that way, trying to always sugarcoat and watch what I say and how I say it, and let's not hurt anybody's feelings, let's not piss anybody off, la 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 la. Yeah, I used to be that way. Not anymore. It's just like, why? I'm not going to purposely try to hurt somebody's feelings. I'm not a, like a Cole. But, whereas before, if somebody told me, Debbie, that sky is so beautiful and purple, isn't it? I'd be like, oh yes, it's so beautiful and purple. I would. But I don't do that anymore. If you think the sky's purple, more power to you. Go to your grave thinking the sky's purple. It's no skin off my nose, right? I don't care. But I'm not going to agree with you that the sky's purple, and I will point blank say, actually, the sky's blue. Occasionally it's blue and white if the clouds are out. I'm going to say the truth. But if you want to continue to believe that the sky's purple, then go for it. You're not hurting me by thinking the sky's purple. Just don't try to make me say that the sky's purple. I used to do that. I don't do that no more. So, like I keep saying, you do you, boo. And if you believe something, as long as you ain't hurting me and mine, do you. But I will not agree. I'm not going to agree just to be agreeable. And I will speak my mind. The sky's fucking blue. And if the clouds are out, it's blue and white. Straight up. Real talk. Anyway, so most of the people that are successful on Snake Diet just have that ability to block out his delivery. And I don't even really have to block it out anymore, I don't have to block it out. Because I've had interaction with Cole in private. I hate, every time I say in private, it sounds so creepy. When I say in private, like in DM, right? Asking him questions and whatnot. And Sorry, y'all. I thought somebody was at the door. But yeah, I mean, I doesn't bother me. His delivery, I've talked to him in private, and when he's delivering a message in private, he's definitely a no bullshit kind of guy, even in private. Like, he don't want no bullshit. He don't want to hear no bullshit. He don't want your crybaby ass bullshit. He's not going to sugarcoat nothing. But he's not in private answering your question or whatever, like, you're a fucking fat dumb bitch. He's just not. He's just normal. No nonsense. Cool. You know? So at that point I'm like, that's just a persona. When he does his videos, it's a persona. It's his way to get attention, right? It's his attention grabbing way. And you know, you have people like that. You have people that make their videos and they act cuckoo, and it's a persona. It's a character, if you will. I don't know. So again, his delivery doesn't bother me anymore, and now I laugh at it. Thank God. In the beginning, though, when I was kind of like, what? Hey, fatty. I had the ability to say, okay, his message sounds pretty on point. Let me listen to that and not listen to all the screaming and cussing. Because that was how I got my hands on the golden key. So I'm glad I was able to do that. Anywho, y'all, I can't believe I've already been talking 30 minutes. God. Good Lord. Anyhow, I'm glad to be back on the grind, y'all. I guess I'm going to get off of here now. It's almost 1 o'clock. Yeah. So, I'm going to go chill. I'm really thinking on my second channel. I really need to sit quietly in a corner and think about that second channel to see what I'm going to do. About that second channel, because I really want to get it started, but I got to think about it. What am I going to do? What am I going to call it? You know, all that cock-a-doodie. What else, y'all? But I think that's it. I think that's all I have today, and within about 5 minutes of ending my video, I'll think of 4 things that I forgot to say. Happens every time. Yes, I know I should write it down, and most times I do. But a lot of times I'll be like washing the dishes, right? And I'll be like, oh, when I make my video tomorrow, I want to talk about whatever. When I'm done here, I need to go write it down. By the time I finish those dishes and get over to the pen and paper, I've already forgot by the time I'm done with dishes that I need to write something down. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm so happy to be back on normal routine, track, whatever. And yeah, so we will see you tomorrow. Keep fasting. If you're not fasting yet, start fasting. Keep fasting, stay strong, hang tough, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mahalo. Let me do it with this one too. Mahalo. Get back at the grind, y'all. See you tomorrow. Bye.